If you've been feeling restless, reflective, or like you're standing at that weird intersection between who you've been and who you're becoming, the theme of 2025, that is also this week's full moon energy. And this full moon is a big one. Let's talk about what's actually happening in the sky and how you can work with this energy so you don't feel like you're being tossed around or uber emotional this week. Hey everyone, my name is Dana, and today we are diving into the full moon that is happening on December 4th at 13 degrees of Gemini. And this one is actually another super full moon, just like last month. So if the clouds cooperate for you, you'll literally be able to go stand in that moonlight and feel how potent this energy is for you. And as always, in this video, I'm going to break down this human design style, what gate is activated, and also what channel is lit up. So make sure you watch all the way until the end. Let's find out what the cosmic curriculum has in store for us. So let's set the scene. What are full moons actually for? They're not necessarily about manifesting. They're about releasing, letting go, shedding, making space so that you can stay aligned with who you're becoming. And I keep laughing about shedding because some women are in tune with the moon cycles with their actual cycle, which they're actually shedding, which means you should slow down and be reflective and just be, allow. So anyway, this full moon is happening at the end of 2025 when we're naturally in that reflection energy anyway. So a good question for you is, what identity have you outgrown this year? What story have you been carrying that you're finally ready to let go of? What patterns or habits are you're ready to graduate from? Do you have any guilt or fear or shame that you're still holding on to that needs to be cleared out? Imagine this full moon is like wiping your mental and emotional slate clean. And that's especially true because it's in Gemini, which is the forefront of communication. This might be a week for you where you could journal a little bit more, you could talk something out in therapy, or you could have a talk that you've been meaning to have with a loved one. Gemini clears the air. It's an air sign. So let's talk about what gate this full moon is highlighting. It is highlighting gate 35 in human design, which is attached to the throat center. This gate is all about change and growth through experience. So this gate isn't one-line vibes where you're studying and looking at theory and thinking about something. It's not about waiting for perfect conditions. It's about jumping into new experiences, living them, feeling them, and growing through them. And then being able to speak from a place of lived wisdom. This is autobiographical energy. Your stories matter right now. That's what this energy is telling you, that your voice carries wisdom. And this gate is asking, where have your lived experiences shaped you? We've all been conditioned by our lived experiences. So what wisdom are you holding that could actually help others? And are you meant to share it? What are you ready to let go of so that you can move into this next chapter of life? Because here's the thing, the shadow or low vibrational energy of gate 35 is boredom, restlessness, feeling jaded, having that feeling of like, why haven't I made it yet? When am I gonna make it and be there? And actually, I have an example of this just recently. I felt a huge sacral pull to join a new fitness studio. And it's not really for the physical workout. It's actually because I know I've been in kind of a habitual pattern for the past 6 months of my life, working from home. I'm not around people enough. We're into the winter season now. And it feels very, very healthy for me to break the pattern of my life that I'm leading and go join a brand new community of people in person. So that's like a definite example of gate 35 in action, wanting to jump into new experiences for the experience of it. So it's important that you do follow your strategy and authority to pick which experiences are right for you, which ones nourish you instead of drain you. Don't say yes to all of them that come your way. Not every experience deserves your energy. Now let's talk about what channel is highlighted. It actually is this gate 35 from the throat connected to gate 36, which is being transited by Saturn at the moment. It's lighting up a channel called the channel of transitoriness from the throat to the emotional solar plexus. This energy is for everyone right now because it's lit up. So everyone gets to experience an emotional wave. So whether you're really an emotional or not, you get to experience an emotional wave during this full moon. So let's break down what that means. This energy is a design of emotional experience and adventurous storytelling. This channel is the energy of a true explorer coming from those experiences you're wanting to dive into from gate 35. This is the I'm learning it by living it frequency. So this week, you may feel a pull toward new experiences or a desire for change. And you may be feeling that through an emotional wave that looks like anticipation for something new or an experience you're about to have, jumping into it. And because you had that expectation, perhaps being disappointed by it. And then you can go two different ways. You can attach to the disappointment emotional energy and kind of go down into that wave, or you can receive clarity around why are you feeling disappointed by that. Typically with this channel of transitoriness, it's because you jumped into that experience with expectations on it. You didn't just jump into the experience to be present and to just be there for the experience itself. So the alignment practice this week is, can you enter experiences without attaching to the outcome? Just let life be life. Let the moment be what it is, not what you want it to be. This is how that emotional wave matures. And this is how wisdom forms from all these experiences that you're jumping into. It's feeling very 3-line if you have a 3-line profile. So how do we sum that up all together? What is the cosmic curriculum this week? The essence of it is releasing your old identity, full moon vibes, embrace your lived wisdom, and let this next chapter be shaped by aligned experiences instead of restless ones because you're bored. It's really, really important for every energy type, but I'm especially looking at you MGs who move very fast and you get hit by that internal nonverbal creative flow and you just want to jump into every experience, to first slow down and wait for your strategy, wait for something external to come to you, for you to respond to know that it's right and sustainable for your energy. It's more important now than ever as we're starting to close the chapter of 2025 that you enter experiences that are right for you. So for example, projectors, if you receive an invitation this week, but you can just feel that it's not going to be sustainable for your energy, do you have the confidence to say no? And the faith that the universe is going to send you the next right invitation for you right after that. So this full moon, it's important for you to release the belief that you're behind or that you need to have everything figured out, or that maybe you've been wasting time this year. I feel that way a little bit. Or maybe that you shouldn't speak because you're not quite an expert yet. You are an expert at something that you have lived through. And it is important for you to speak about that, to teach others, whether it's your child or a partner, your family, your community, or people at work. So some reflection questions for you if you want to journal on them. What old version of me am I ready to stop carrying? Where have I lived through something that I'm now ready to speak about? Where have I been bored or restless? And what aligned experience would actually re-energize me, re-spark me? What expectation do I need to let go of so that I can actually enjoy the experience I'm in? And if you're looking for an affirmation to ground you this week, it is, I grow through experience. My emotional truth is a gift, and I'm here to share it. So guys, if this full moon brought up something big for you, or if you want help understanding your chart, maybe your emotional wave or your purpose, you can book a one-on-one human design reading at my website, danafay.com, or a soul alignment session as well. I will put those links down in the description. And if this episode helped you, please like it, subscribe. That helps with the channel, and share it with a friend that you love, someone that you think could help understand the full moon energy a little bit today. Because I am definitely seeing, even though we can understand this full moon and the curriculum that it's bringing on a spiritual lens, there is a lot of releasing and letting go and activating any emotions and information, Gemini, information coming out and coming at us this week from the collective. It's going to be up to you to ground into these reflection prompts, ground into this affirmation when your nervous system gets heightened, when you get overstimulated. Bring yourself back home, bring yourself to your center, and focus on you this week. Focus on releasing. Even though it's the beginning of December and not the new year yet, this energy is actually a great time for reflection, for reviewing the year, for setting goals for next year. Get ahead of it so that by the end of December, you can enjoy the holiday time and you're already grounded in your nervous system about what it is that you want to do and explore in 2026. All right, guys, this has been so much fun. I'm excited to hear how your full moon goes. Please pop it down in the comments. Let me know how you're doing this week, and I'll see you in the next video.